This is my home review of the Nest thermostat. This one in particular is the second generation Nest, as well as I think this is version 4.0 of their iOS app. And so the reason I got the Nest was because I wanted to have cheaper than average heating and cooling bills. So when I bought a house, this was one of the first things that I purchased for it. So I don't particularly know what my heating and cooling would have been had I kept my original Honeywell thermostat, but I wanted this due to all the reviews as well as potentially cost savings for heating and cooling. So I mean, there's plenty of other videos out there that kind of walks you through pretty much all of this, but so when you set it up, it'll ask for your zip code. It wants to start to learn where you live, and then it's going to start learning your daily activities, whether you're gone and when you're here. It'll start learning when you turn it up or down, and then after a while, it will learn all of that, and then it will start doing auto away. So when you go to work, within an hour or so, it will go to auto away, and that's one of my favorite features, as well as being able to check it on my phone, seeing that it is away. Now when you're gone for a long period of time, and say 3 days, a weekend or whatever, you can just set it to away, and then you know for sure that it's just off. So I would say that's probably my most favorite feature. So, and then you can just end the away. So there's a slight delay controlling it over Wi-Fi, but I mean, honestly, who cares? Like that's plenty quick enough to actually adjust. So when you go into your settings, it's very similar to clicking on the Nest. All your menus are there, very similar. So there's your heating and cooling options. There's a fan timer that you can just turn the fan on only. Energy history, which is really nice. You can see each day how much, well, it's winter now, so how much heating daily, how much the furnace has been on every day. So I'm averaging roughly about 4 hours a day, which I think is pretty good for the temperature outside. So yeah, it shows inside temperature is 71, says the humidity is 19, which I actually really like that feature. Kind of lets you know other things that are happening in your house. So outside the Nest options, you can see outside temperature is 35 degrees. So I mean, that's pretty much the app in itself. If you get a Nest Protect, which is the smoke detector that they offer, it would show up right next to your Nest thermostat right here on the main screen. And I do plan to get that eventually, because I have a 2-level house, and a lot of times if we stay downstairs for long periods of time, it will go to auto away, thinking that we're gone. So that is one downside to the Nest being on a different level than, say, your main common area. So the Nest is upstairs, so we do spend a lot of time upstairs, but downstairs is obviously where the kitchen is and things, and so that is the main common area. So the Protect has a sensor on it, and it talks to the Nest thermostat, and so communicating together, they can let each other know when the house is empty. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the leaf, if you do well every day, you will get a leaf. So in your energy history, you can get a leaf if you're below average energy usage. And so then at the end of the month, Nest will send you an email and tell you how you compare to other people in your area. And so, I mean, so far I've really liked it. One little gripe, they do over-the-air software updates or firmware updates for the Nest itself, and the last one that they did was very buggy that the connection between the Nest and your mobile device, it just wouldn't be there. It's saying that it's just missing. And so they recently did fix that, so far so good, but I was out of town for a week and I just couldn't communicate with it, so I didn't know what was going on. So it is fixed now. Hopefully that doesn't happen again in the future. And so this has been my review of the Nest Learning Thermostat.